Hi guys, welcome to Dolo Sports Channel on YouTube. Our Vancouver Wild Western Conference Semifinal versus the Timberwolves. How you guys doing tonight? I'm just kind of chilling out. Haven't been feeling too well. Allergies are acting up because it's transferring from the from the winter to the spring, and that brings on growth, which messes up your allergies. Don't have coronavirus, I promise. But yeah, I got that going on. Not feeling too well, but I've been wanting to get into this game since the Wild defeated the Mavericks, man, and moved on to the semifinals, to the Western Conference semifinals after we beat the Mavericks 4-1, which was very freaking exciting for me. I didn't expect it. Still kind of shocked by it, actually, considering how we ended the season, how the second half of the season went compared to the first half of the season. For us to be just this new sort of team and to have all this success, yeah, I put in a lot of work in the off season to make it happen, but when you see it actually come out in a series win, 4-1, yeah, it's pretty shocking. But I'm loving it. And we're going to get into it, guys. The first game, game one versus the Timberwolves. And unfortunately, let me see, I moved the thing. Didn't mean to do that. Probably want to move it back, make sure it's right. Sorry about that. Yeah, make sure that's right. We cool. Let's make sure I'm cool. Unfortunately, we have to go to Minnesota. Minneapolis, Minnesota, by the way, to take on the Wolves. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they are the number one seed. They grabbed it late in the season and pushed us kind of out. And of course, them making it, to the semifinals was not a shock. I knew it was going to happen. But I didn't expect the LA to be put out to be swept by the Kings. Of course, the Kings have DeMarcus Cousins, and they got a lot of weapons. They're not your actual Sacramento Kings of real life. We're going to get into that. See what we're dealing with as far as that roster is concerned. Okay, you went too far. Pretty good. Well, it all starts with Karl Anthony Towns, who is, a stud in this game. But I do got Steven Adams. But, when you have an over 96 overall center, that presents its own sort of problems. And they took out the Clippers who have, Anthony Davis as their center. So, I mean, if they can do that to them, imagine what they could do to us if we're not on our game. They got Andrew Wiggins, Robert Covington, JaMychal Green, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Tyler Hero, Frank Kaminsky, Josh Okogie. Passing these names weird. Bill Jefferson, Bates Diop. So they got a pretty solid roster of players. I mean, but it all starts with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns was out the first half of this first part of the season, and we dominated them. But we weren't actually playing the Timberwolves at full strength because Karl Anthony Towns was not on the roster. He was injured. So it's going to be sort of different. And you look how they pretty much, I think, swept the Clippers or got a game against the Clippers. Clippers got a game, and that was about it. The Clippers were done. And you look at the Clippers, I mean, they're loaded. They got Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's going to be a stud in the league in real life, Jermary Grant, Mondre Schmidt. They got some pieces. I mean, that first three, definitely. You got Irving, Anthony Davis, and Gilgeous-Alexander is enough to carry any team. I guess they just didn't have the bench players. And I think that may be the difference with us, versus the Clippers. We actually do have a pretty decent bench. So, maybe we'll do what we need to do. But of course, it all starts with Steven Adams. Steven Adams was the MVP of that first with that series versus the Mavs. He was definitely the MVP. But guys, stepped up. You had Garland step up in that last game, score 25 points. Harrell really didn't do all that well, but he didn't cost us either. Hopefully he plays better. Taurean Prince had a massive game one. Jabari Parker was finding his way. He was kind of sluggish throughout the series. Didn't really do that well. He made some key shots for us. Got some key rebounds. He didn't do bad, but he wasn't the dominant force that he was during parts of the regular season. And I backed out his minutes because I want to start Terry, him, and Gilchrist. I want them to all get the same amount of minutes right now unless he has a surge and becomes hot. Michael Kidd Gilchrist is earning his contract. He's making $12 million even right now, he's making $12 million. He's got 2 more years left on his deal, and it's about $12 million. He's getting paid pretty well, and he's actually earning that contract in the playoffs. Bradley hasn't been that bad. Van Fleet, sort of, not much. DeBoyer's been excellent. Dean's been pretty good. Terry's been awesome. So you just want to see how it all comes together against the Timberwolves. Because I think that if we play the way we've been, like we played in that last series, I don't think no team can stand up against us. I do worry about, but this is the team that I really worry about was the Timberwolves. And of course, next series, of course, is Houston and the Kings. And those are 2 teams that we did not do well in the regular season. We did not do well in the regular season against those teams. So, but the Wolves are what stands between us and getting to the Western Conference Finals. So we're going to get into it, guys. Game 1. Here we go. And I got the Wild jerseys to start this one out. So we're going to wear the Wild jerseys and not the Vancouver jerseys. We'll go with the Xbox Series X green, and they can wear their white. We're fine with it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let me go ahead and mute it for all that promos for 2K21 come flashing across my screen. They should do what they do, because I think in the show, you can have it where if you have a dynasty or a franchise, you can transport it to the newer game. You would think 2K would do that too. Because honestly, I would love to have the Wild on 2K21. I think it would look great, especially going to a next-gen console. But they don't have that, so can't do the Wild on any other 2K game unless I redo it, and I'm not going to redo it, so Wild's going to be on 2K20 until I stop the series. And here we go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see Vancouver taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Taking a look at Minnesota. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
and they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. We've got Evans. Torian Prince is out there with Parker. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Garland in at the point. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Now here's Evans. He's covered closely.
Passed it off. But you got fouled.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Don't boo him. Boom. Hell, get us charged up.
And he can't get the first one.
What kind of stuff is that, Evans? They're booing you. Feed into their hate. Make these free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
We're up 1-0.
To the wing right side. Wiggins outside. From the wing. Bank shot. No good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Parker passes to Garland. And the rejection by Town.
Well, you should know better than to go against him.
And determination affecting the game defensively.
That's the ball, man.
Good D by Parker.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And good that time.
All right.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the foul. And it's on Torian Prince. That's his first foul. On defense, Vancouver. Fires at the elbow.
Yeah. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4.
Yeah, but it won't last long. That's why we need to pile on.
Evans passes to
Why'd
Evans.
you pass
Kicks
it?
it out to Evans.
You had an open lane. Just go in.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass.
Oh.
Wow.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking
Why'd
to
you
get
pass
into
the
a
ball
flow
for?
offensive.
To the paint. Here's Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Evans passes to Prince. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Parker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, Parker has the ability to keep defenders off balance by mixing speeds. Nice job there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, I got grit and grind as our system proficiency. It slows the game down. We try to get easy shots. Supposed to get easy shots. Of course, when you have easy shots and you're straight to the basket, you should take them and not pass the ball off like, Evans just did. And we don't need to not make our free throws. That's another thing I worry about. Us not capitalizing on easy buckets that we can get. We need every easy bucket we can get.
From the line. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Towns.
Good
It's stolen
steal.
by Adams.
Get off. Get it, Evans.
Out.
Oh,
And it's Evans
how did he
missing.
not miss
Just one
this?
made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Here's Wiggins. Green. Great positioning on the putback.
No box
That's
out.
all knotted up.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Vancouver's head coach. He said a lot of people are doubting us, and that's a good thing. It's motivation for our guys to come out and try to prove people wrong. But it's going to take a big effort. It's going to take execution. It's going to take hitting critical shots, which, as we know, is especially difficult on the road. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Ryan Towns not making these shots,
And
though.
Vancouver with the possession
I
here.
say we should be taking advantage.
Garland with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Alexander Walker passes to Green. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Parker passes to Adams. Evans outside. Parker right side. Vancouver working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. There's Garland. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him.
Come on,
1 for 4
Garland.
shooting.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Here's Becker. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
here
get,
is Garland.
gotta get the rebound, though.
Adams outside. Parker against
Parker,
Green.
no, too strong.
But they recover it.
Good job.
Evans outside. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Towns with the defensive effort.
Yeah. Not gonna be good
Here's
if you
Becker.
let Towns do all that.
And the layup is good.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
So the wing on the left. Down low.
Yeah.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Parker. Garland's got his second basket.
Well, the defense committed to Parker, so he beats them with a pass. Beautifully done.
Passes to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, you love to see
Does he-
Towns hit that
does
shot.
he hit
though, and
threes
he's
like
really-
that
this
for
guy can
real?
Space the floor.
I never thought of him as no three-point shooter.
Now Garland. Adams dishes to Parker. And that one's good. His second
Good job,
basket of
Parker.
4, shooting 50%.
This guy reads
Gotta
situations so well, and
see-
he knows how to
See those
execute.
stats? Those are not good stats for him. He's usually way bigger
The
than
pass
that.
to Wiggins.
Of course, I'm not giving him the minutes he's used to getting either, though.
Over Prince. That one a little long.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a
Get in
missed
there, Prince.
opportunity.
A missed
Yeah,
time to
you
put
should
him
have
up.
had that,
Minnesota in
Jabari.
the lead.
That was a rebound you should have got.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. So Vancouver ends up going with a new group.
Substituting everybody. Well, they're substituting everybody. Okay. Second rotation versus second rotation. I like it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Vancouver trails by 3. Here's Dean.
Dean!
In for the dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Hero. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Van Vliet. Dean passes to Van Vliet.
Yeah, Dean
goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside, Covington. Pass to Alexander
That's a
Walker.
mismatch. Guys, help.
Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets.
We don't shoot threes like that, so
Van Vliet passes to Kid Gilchrist.
Makes you want worry.
Here's Harrell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Vancouver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Harrell. Minnesota making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. And both free throws good for Harrell. Here's Harrell. Outside, Covington. Passes it to Kaminsky.
Mismatch. Where's the help, guys?
And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Harrell with it.
Get in there.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just
playoffs. He's been
physical basketball, guys.
So I need him to turn it around in this series, man.
Here's Hero. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Hero. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Vancouver pulls it in.
Yeah.
And here is Doumbouya. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the
What
game.
the heck?
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's some forced
Here's
innovation
Hero.
crap. That stuff don't usually happen.
Pass to Kaminsky.
Double team him.
And another shot. Leonard trying to break free. Can't get the
Tough
layup.
defense.
Boy,
That's
with
what I
his
want.
shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Yeah,
Good.
Dean.
Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Hero passes to Covington. Here's Okogie. Six on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Leonard. Kept alive. Oh, that's blocked. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Rather have that than him to make an easy shot.
The Timberwolves have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Vancouver making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
Bruce Terry. That's my boy.
And he makes both free throws. And Vancouver with the possession here. It's a 3-point game. Van Vliet passes to Dean. Vancouver working the ball around now. Harrell up top. Five to shoot.
Come on, Dean, shoot it.
And
You
it's
should have
blocked.
shot it. You
Here we
hesitated.
go, one-on-one. Here's Hero. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 5. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Vancouver to the right side. Harrell, the pass to Terry. Poke loose. Now Harrell. Right wing. Here's Dean.
Dean. Ooh, that
Number
was
3 off
dropped.
target.
Good shot. Just didn't
Here's
make
a
it.
Kogi. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, easy call.
Doing a lot of fouling right now. That's not good either.
For Minnesota, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
They're making them too.
First one falls for. Bradley's checked in for Vancouver.
He ain't get good, man. It's just got open, just didn't make them. Didn't make it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Exactly. Man.
Shoots. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's a Kogi. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Some fouls you're just going to have to do. I'd rather them foul than let them make some easy shots. Same time, it is kind of distressing when you see like us just give up, make them go to the line. And it's really bad when they're making them. So, that's not good. Go ahead and get it back into it.
We've seen from the Timberwolves. What do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a
Good
chance
steal.
here presented by
Good,
Gatorade.
Bradley.
He's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Robert Covington out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Hero into the 1. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
Get back, get back, get back.
Leonard with the ball. Covered by Van Vliet. Vancouver trails by 6. Pass to Terry. Harrell with it. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Dumboya. Just 5 to shoot. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
Another rebound hole in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Hero. Covered by Van Vliet.
But really, the game
And
is
he's
going.
going up for the alley-oop.
Game's going like I want it because at least it's slow. It's grindy. It's not. They're just going up and down the
Now,
court.
here's Dumboya. Defended by Covington.
It's sort of going the way I want
to
it.
Van Vliet.
We just need to start making some shots.
Clock at 4.
Shoot it!
Ball's not loose.
No! All this dribbling. Just
Here's
shoot
Hero.
it.
He has 5. And it's blocked by Bradley. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Here's Dumboya.
No!
D by Covington. Minnesota leading by 6. To the left wing. Pass to Okogie. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky.
Well, too late. They done got back.
Van Vliet looking around.
All this dribbling.
He kicks to Dumais.
Pass it or shoot it. Pass it or shoot
Carried
it.
outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Van Vliet from the arc.
Boom.
On the triple.
Hit it.
Van Vliet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Okogie. Terry covering. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Yeah.
Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And Vancouver with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Harrell. Torian Prince comes in for Dumboya. And it's Garland in for Fred Van Vliet. Vancouver trails by 3. Bradley passes to Terry. Kicks it to Prince. Passes it to Garland. Bradley, that's for 2. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And that one's good.
He ain't gonna miss.
A terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
There's Garland.
No.
Shut off that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Wiggins try. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below.
Ah.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Now here's Terry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
Oh, guys. Okay, I see where this is going.
Here's Wiggins.
And Wiggins
there are the
hits us
Timberwolves with
again.
another bucket.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
The pass to Prince. Here's the dish to Adams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
Vancouver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off.
Oh,
Boy,
now
there's
we're.
just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
No good on the second free throw.
We're not making our free
And
throws.
Serge Towns with it.
They're making
Brings
all
it up to the
theirs.
Timberwolves.
Wiggins is
They
starting
lead
to
by the
kill
biggest
us.
margin of the game. 9.
Well, no doubt, making a concerted effort to attack. Wiggins draws the contact.
The Timberwolves have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, with the first overall pick in 2014, Wiggins has some pressure on him, but he has steadily improved his play.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded close. Higgins with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Becker, Terry covering.
As that first rotation came back in,
Rattling,
that's where it went downhill.
Stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Soon as the first rotation came back in there and Wiggins showed up, couldn't get it. I mean, the big problem we got is we just don't make any shots, man. Something I have to address in the offseason. We need more consistent guard play. We got the big man. I just need more consistent guard play. I need someone that can score, like, a lot. Like Andrew, Wiggins. We don't have an Andrew Wiggins, and that's probably why we're going to get put out.
Vancouver making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And Vancouver with the possession here, trailing by 13. Offensive rebound. Garland, no good.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
What he does, he'll give you a great game, and then he'll give you this type of game.
From 13, offensive rebound. Vancouver.
Yeah, we got to start getting rebounds. Got to start getting rebounds, man. If we don't get rebounds, we're not winning.
Covered by Wiggins.
We're not winning if we can't beat you with the rebounds.
There's Garland.
And you cannot shoot it in there.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Vancouver with the ball.
He's going to keep on. I'm going to reduce his minutes and put E back in.
This is to
This is
Garland.
ridiculous, man. I'd rather have Yee, Fred Van Fleet, because at least they'll pass the ball.
Lock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
At least that shot made sense.
Wiggins against Bradley.
It's still bad.
And it's Towns missing. Vancouver trails by 14.
Get in there, Garland.
Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And still haven't hit a single free throw this quarter.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Parker.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
Outside, Towns.
Mismatch. Yeah, good double.
At the elbow,
Do
Green.
not give him anything.
Becker. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
Get in there, Garland.
At the
No.
floater.
Yeah,
Contact
and a
on
foul.
the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Finally, get some
How
stuff.
about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Vancouver, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And just a much better job.
Only down 9.
attacking and
Only
keeping
down
the line
9,
here in
so
the second quarter. Didn't
still-
have a single
still can be our
attempt
game.
in the first.
The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Hey, Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Unloads
it.
from 13.
Thank
And
you.
there's
Shoot
Vancouver
it.
with another bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Tipped away.
Yeah.
Kid Gilchrist with the
Get
steal.
to Parker.
And now running up the court. Kid Gilchrist pushing it up.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 11. Passes it to Dean. Just 5 on the clock. It's Parker top of the key. Over Wiggins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams decided to change it up.
Yeah.
And so Green will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Well, against with Karl Anthony Towns, I don't like
5 points in the game. Here's Towns. They get it back. Green, and he banks in the
and
lane.
they're letting him get
Green's got
rebounds.
6 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota leading
This is
by
a
11.
mismatch.
Outside Covington. To the middle. It's tipped.
Oh, but
And Towns
you let
gets
him
it to
get
go.
it anyway.
7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet.
Oh,
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. A putback.
and
Green is
Michael
right there.
Green is killing
Green's
me.
got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, God.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Harrell. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Towns. And Towns
It's
throws
over.
it down.
Boy, you love his
Wow,
toughness.
we're
You can
getting
tell that this
hammered,
young guy
man.
cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Inside, Harrell. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
He's been off all playoffs.
They just
Should've
can't
expected
convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
The pass to Covington. We got 22 seconds left here in the second, and he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
When Covington stays in control on his drives, he can be so effective on the move.
Parker with it. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, this video won't be long.
From outside the arc, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this round 2 conference semifinal.
Not really.
Minnesota, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, how about that ball movement?
That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys are working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie.
We're getting out rebounded. We're getting out everything. It's bad.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
It's like, are you enjoying? I hope you're enjoying this opening game of the Western Conference Semifinals. I'm like, not really. As you know, what I do when it comes down to stuff like this, I start semi. I am not going to watch a blowout. I'm not going to do it. Especially when, now if my team is blowing you out, I'll watch it. Because I'll be happy. But if I'm getting blown out, I'm not watching it. So we're going to fast pace this really quick. Just simulate it. If we get a close game in the fourth quarter, I'll watch it. But that's the only way I'm watching it. And we got to be like at least only 10 points out. And I'll watch it. But if we're like 15, 20, I'm done. We're done. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, yeah, we're still getting blown out. Yep, we're still getting blown out. I'll slow it down. See if we can kind of make a comeback, and it don't look like it's going to happen. We did win the third quarter, though. I mean, congratulations for that, but first game looks like it's going to the Wolves, man. Timberwolves. They're a tough team. They're a tough team. I thought we were closing the gap for a little bit, but nah, we ain't closing the gap. It ain't happening. We are not going to win game 1. It's what you expect. I mean, you expect a team that's a number 1 seed to protect their home court. And that's what they did. They protected their home court, and they won. You got to give it up to them. They won. They won. We lost. Just got to regroup. Karl-Anthony Towns, 25 points, 5 assists, 5 blocks. Guy is great. Wiggins, of course, was 5 for 15. Really? Well, when I watched him, he made his shots. Now I suffered in the second half, a little bit worse. My not shot as good. 12 points for Alexander Walker, 12 points for Michael Green, and 13 rebounds. He killed me. He killed me in that game. Every time they miss a shot, here came JaMychal Green to make the shot for him. Tyler Hero is hurt, but he still put up 12 points. 11 points for Covington. Now here we are. 18 points for Garland, but he was 7 for 18, 1 of 5 from three-point shooting. If you're going to shoot threes, you better make them. 18 points ain't bad, but it just wasn't enough. Steven Adams with 16 rebounds, 13 points. Harold, 13 points, which is actually pretty good for him, but the rebound numbers are not that great. Parker was pretty decent. Actually, he was pretty decent. Van Fleet was kind of bad, not great. Dean, he made some of those early shots early, but just didn't do enough. Evans was bad. Prince was bad. Gilchrist, yeah, he doesn't matter. Boye didn't do good. Bradley was terrible. Bruce Terry didn't do anything. Am I going to panic because we lost game 1? Not really. I'm not panicking because we lost game 1. Game 1, when you're playing the number 1 seed, you expect to lose game 1. It's in their place. You can expect to lose. Yeah, we lost this game in the second quarter. We lost that game in the second quarter. And the fourth quarter, we other quarters, it was kind of close. I mean, we even won, like, some of these quarters. Or if we did lose the quarter, it was barely. But the second quarter is when they start really just putting the hammer down on us. So, yeah. There you go. Game 1 in the books. Wild do not steal a game yet. Of course, you got game 2, but we play like we played in game 1. We don't have a chance. Might have to change. I'm not going to change our stuff yet either. I could, but I'm not. In other game news, Houston is up a game to the Kings, and Bucks lead the Hawks by a game. Philadelphia, Indiana, I guess that plays later. Yep, what you expected is what I expected. Now I have to regroup, look at everything. Garland is still saying he's hot. He's scoring, but I won't call him hot. Maybe I pull up a little bit. Probably put Avery Bradley in the starting rotation. I don't know. I might make some moves with the rotation. But right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to get out of it right now and not even worry about it. All right, guys. Timberwolves take game 1. I'll be back. I'll watch game 2. We'll post the results of that, and then game 3 in Vancouver will be recorded and it'll be on this channel. But you know, not the way you want to go out. Timberwolves beat the Wild game 1, 106-88. They lead the series 1-0. Game 2, of course, will be watched, and I'll give y'all whatever. Hopefully, we can steal a game. I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, my take on this series right now is that we lose. We just don't have the scoring to keep up with this team. This team's got too many weapons, and they got Karl Anthony Towns, and he's a problem. I thank you guys for hanging out with me for game 1 of the Western Conference Semifinals for Wild basketball. I'll see you guys for game 3 of this series. I'll see you guys later. Solo Dolo out.